Hello, everybody. So I've never done an unboxing video before. I think the concept is uh, generally a little on the stupid side, but if you're watching this, chances are you know what The Strange is. It's the fantastic game from Monte Cook Games. Um, and a few months ago, they did something called the Strange Box Kickstarter. If you didn't manage to catch that, it was pretty cool. Basically, kickstarting a boxed set of the core books and a few other things. And lo and behold, it came in. It's stunning. It does look like a vault, kind of, and it opens up nicely. Lots of really pretty artwork here. So I figured I would crack it open and see exactly what it's got, because there's a lot of stuff that it said it was going to contain that I'm not 100% sure what all was exactly supposed to be in here, because it was a while ago. Sadly, I backed it at the highest level, the Awakened Operative level, which means that I got to come up with a seed for a custom recursion that will be given out only to the Awakened Operatives, those that backed it at that level. It'll be a custom book for us. I'll get that in December. Super looking forward to that, because there's a lot of really cool and creative people in the Monte Cook Games community. And I'm eager to see what they came up with and to play in their dream recursions, essentially. So yeah. So without further ado, let's get this cracked open. A little word of note: there is a bit of damage to the box. Thankfully, the team at MCG has already said that they would be willing to replace the box. Hopefully, just the box, but I might wind up having to send everything back in to get a whole new one. It's not a huge deal. It's not the end of the world. But they were very, very graceful, and you know, they apologized when I tweeted at them about it earlier, asking if I get it replaced, and they were like, "Oh, it sucks that you got a broken one. Yes, reach out to us." So I did that. I'm just waiting to hear back now. So thank you, MCG, for being willing to do that. So without further ado, let's get this cracked open. This is okay. So this artwork is so beautiful. So to start, there's some Cipher System, the Strange dice. If you're not familiar with these, I've actually got, where's my normal dice bag? Here it is. This actually completes my set of Monte Cook Games dice, because I've also got the dice for Numenera, which have these cool, that's the 20 on that, and the highest number on each one has that. And they've also got the core Cipher System dice set, which has the Cipher System logo for the 20 and the highest number on all of them, which is pretty cool. So this one, okay, so this one doesn't have a cool logo, but the whole thing is all around pretty cool design on the dice. And unlike a lot of dice that have fancy designs, these ones do not seem to interfere with your ability to actually read them, which is good. So this one's got, it's just a natty 20, but it is slightly different design than the rest of them, so you can easily tell. It's also got it for 17, 18, 19, and 20 all have it. And a 1 does not have anything fancy on this one, but it's all good. I like these. I love these dice. I do wish they would do a D8 and a D4 and a D12, but I also understand why they don't, because you don't use those in the Cypher system. It would just be nice to have full sets of dice that I could use when I play D&D, because I do play a lot of that as well. It would also be nice to be able to just play bags and bags of D10s and D6s, because I also like to play World of Darkness, which is a D10. They're just rolling piles of D10s, and Fate uses just D6s. There's a lot of games that just have you roll piles of D6s, but is what it is. So moving on, the next thing, there's a dice bag with the Strange on it. That's pretty cool. I feel like I should be wearing my The Strange shirt right now. Oh well, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Strange translation deck. I've got all of the decks for Numenera. This is the first physical stuff that I've gotten for the Strange, specifically in terms of gameplay at least. I've gotten some merch for the Strange, but this is the first physical The Strange material that I've got, because most of the time when I'm playing Cypher System, it's online. Because that's just how it goes sometimes. It's not a whole lot of Cypher System people in my area, sadly, as much as I've tried to do some demos and stuff. I'm a member of the asset team, so. But I live in Los Angeles, and people in Los Angeles are very busy, especially in Hollywood, where I live. So it's hard to get people to come out to something that they are not super familiar with. So let's see. Ooh, consequence of translation cards. There's upon arrival and new recursion. During translation. So pretty cool stuff that should make for some interesting gameplay. Also, just real quick, I know there's a hum, a buzz, hissing noise. That is my fan. It's sitting right there. It is Los Angeles in September, so it is ungodly hot out. Thankfully, it hasn't been quite as hot as normal the last few days, but without the fan, I would be cooking right now. So let's see. There is just the Strange deck. This looks like it's the similar to the Weird of Numenera deck, where it just kind of gives you some little things to flavor the game and the things that you do. Like the top one here says sickness, vomiting, fever, hallucinations. It's basically, if your character gets sick, hey, here's some cool little things to sit there and flavor that illness with. Some interesting little whatever's actually. Ooh, I suppose I probably shouldn't open these. Okay, so let me send it back. Fuck. We'll see. Pardon my language. XP deck. That's pretty cool. You just give these out as like, hey, you've earned an XP, you've earned an XP, you've earned an XP. And then, they can turn them in when they're using their XP for stuff. This one has no name, but it looks like it goes with the Strange deck. It's the same design. So, this looks like a sketch pad, actually. It's all blank. So that's pretty cool. $10 The Strange Monte Cook Games code for $10 off at the store. The Strange cheat sheets. On that side, it's got armor, weapon damage, task difficulty stuff on the back. Just information about your pools, how to use that stuff. So you can sit there and me as the GM, I can have one. I can give one to my players so that they can look at it just for quick reference. Ooh, stunning, stunning piece of artwork from Matt Stawicki. Signed, autographed. That is absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Just fell. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the gift card. Hold on a sec. Just drop the gift card on the ground. Reach and grab it. So I'm a little confined here. So, small space, relatively small desk. Strange character creation walkthrough, step by step. That is pretty handy, especially for new players. I haven't played a whole lot of The Strange, so that'll probably come in handy for me as well. I don't think there's not too much different. Yeah, there's not a whole lot different from Core Cipher System or Numenera. So Numenera is what I mostly play. So I've got those. Let's see, sandwich this beautiful piece of autographed artwork between those two. Now we're getting into the meat. We've got The Strange Player's Book, pages 1 through 132. I believe that there's the reason that they broke it up is because there's new artwork and some other fancy stuff, alternate origins. Yeah, there's a bunch of new artwork, and it's slightly thicker, my understanding, than the original The Strange core book was. Okay, interesting. So I've got The Strange adventure book. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, I see. I see what's going on. Okay. So there's more books in here. So I see they broke the book up into different sections. Oh, that is genius. So the player's book is part of the core book that essentially they've broken this up into a player's handbook, a GM's guide, a setting book, and an adventure guide thing. So the second part is the setting book. And this, look at Cthulhu on the cover. That is how you say his name. It's not Cthulhu. Pages 133 through 308. So this is going to be information on recursions. Yeah, table of contents. Chapters 10 through 15 of the core book. So it's recursions. Earth, Ardennes, Rook, The Strange, and other recursions. Section 3 is the GM book. God, look at that artwork. It's so good. I just want to take a moment and glory in this, because one thing MCG always nails is the freaking artwork. It's always just stunning. And if you ever have a chance, they often tweet out videos of artists creating the artwork when they're getting ready to release a new product. Like they did one for I believe it's called a Walking Vault, for when they released Jade Colossus. There was another one I saw the other day that I believe Shanna tweeted out. Just really cool looking at the artists actually creating this artwork. And yeah, this is all about how to run the game. It's a DM's guide essentially, but for The Strange. So it's a GM book. The Strange Adventure book, page 385 to 400. And when it says 385 to 400, again, that is that is referencing, it would be those pages in the original The Strange core book. So, more stunning artwork. Oh, I've got one of these for Numenera, but the art of the strange. This is all just artwork and artwork. Let's see. Oh, look at that. How fracking amazing that looks. Yeah, I've got one of these for Numenera, and I also got one for the upcoming Invisible Sun in PDF form because I was a backer on that Kickstarter as well. Super looking forward to that. Invisible Sun looks like it's going to be amazing. But I would expect no less from the fantastic team over at MCG. Okay, let's see. This looks... That's going to require a little bit more to get out, I think. Yeah. Oh, ooh. Okay. I don't want everything to fall out right now. Oh, the strange pencil, mechanical pencil for keeping notes and running the game and doing all that fancy stuff. Okay, so there's character sheets. Those are all character sheets. In the usual crazy, weird, elegant design that MCG does with all of their sheets. I do have to say their character sheets for Numenera are some of my favorite character sheets I've ever used. Absolutely stunning to look at and easy to use. Looks like they've got some pre-generated characters, so I can bust these out and run some, if I want to run some demos and whatnot. Ooh. Maps of the Strange. I have this for Numenera as well. And if this is anything similar, it's going to be really good. It's essentially just a book. Each page is a different full-page map. I'm guessing in this one it's going to be recursions. It's going to be locations within Ardennes, within Rook, probably the estate headquarters, places like that. There'll probably be one that's just, a map of the Strange itself and where all the recursions fit, because there are, the shoals and all that stuff. Ooh, oh yeah, I forgot this was going to be in here. This is... Okay, I'm going to need to turn off my fan for this. This... Oh, that is stunning. So first of all, look at that. That is beautiful. Full poster. And on the other side, a poster map of Ardennes. That is cool. I love that. I'd forgotten it was going to be in there. Everybody that backed the Kickstarter rocks, because this is a lot of cool stuff that we managed to unlock and get added to this. And I know the MCG team loves it, and God, another one. This is, this time, poster map of Rook. And on the other side, God, I love that artwork. That's so, like, cyberpunk, which I love. I am a more of a sci-fi guy than a fantasy guy. I would be from Rook before I'd be from Ardennes. And a cloth poster map. I don't want to unfold that because these tend to be a little weird to fold back up, and I do want to put it back in here. And finally, a playmat. I have the Numenera playmat, but this one's pretty cool as well. Cool artwork. In this case, it goes this way. So there's some little things on here. You can see it's kind of the same kind of stuff on those cheat sheets. So there's some difficulty charts and stuff like that. So that is cool. Trance and acclimation time, task difficulties. I like it. I like it a lot. That is the bottom of the box. God, that's actually a lot worse than it looked. But thankfully they said they would replace it if they can. If I screwed up by opening that those cards, I understand. I should have thought of that, but I mean, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. But I mean, this artwork inside, stunning artwork inside. That goes over like that. That closes like that. So it's like a vault. So artwork on the back. This is actually really cool. So you got that there. So you got Rook, Ardennes, some stuff from the Strange. I'm guessing that's what it is. This is Earth. I'm guessing that's Rook. That's probably Rook. I'm guessing that's probably a planetovore. Yeah. So that's the Strange box. I just wanted to do this video because I know that the team over at MCG posted one back when they got the first prototypes in, and now that the actual thing is out, it's amazing. So happy I backed this. So looking forward to the Awakened Operative recursions, because those are going to be really cool and really fun. And yeah, thank you guys. I love it.